dying less than a week later in the same hospital in which he worked. But if action had been taken when he and others started sounding alarms, the severity of the outbreak might have been understood sooner.
That the military is transporting the
Wuhan
dead.
health officials continue to downplay the danger of how quickly the virus could spread. With the implement of our prevent and control measures, the epidemic is
Trinidad and
preventable.
Tobago has received confirmation of its first case of COVID-19
Now,
or
50
coronavirus.
cases of the coronavirus in Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago now stands at 60.
Trinidad and Tobago now has 90 confirmed COVID-19 related cases.
I'm scared. Someone please help us. God, help us. I ain't working, you're not working. We have no more money. What are we gonna do? Words and phrases which we hear frequently, but now with a completely different meaning. It's heard when you stop at traffic lights or parked in empty gas stations. We've passed them straight as the days went by, but now a sense of guilt and worry. What changed? Our lives as we know have been shaken up. Everyone for themselves. Grants and promises being made, yet still no pay. Some reach out and lend that helping hand, while others retreat and hide away. Uniting and helping each other in such a time, yet with the stay-at-home orders we must be wise. Foolishly they hold protest, but who are they really trying to contest? Social media may be a blessing or a curse, but with such a pandemic, there will be no reverse. Life as we know has definitely changed, but our dying earth can now possibly be saved. Every person has been affected in some way or the other, and I was fortunate enough to get some responses from people in different careers and of varying ages, that being students, athletes, and even business persons. The answers were all interesting and informative.
I'm Jonathan Casey, and I am a student athlete at Presentation College. The coronavirus pandemic. My take on it is that I think a lot of people, ever since this came about, especially because it's on a global scale, it's a pandemic, I think a lot of people are living in fear. They're becoming so cautious as to not even go outside, not even go in the yard, and even in places where, that may not even be in public, they wouldn't even go there, I do think that the governments of the world have taken the necessary measures to try and flatten the curve of the spread of the coronavirus pandemic. I think that if people really relax, they be sensible, take caution, I think if they really just do that and just practice regular hygiene that should have been practiced before this whole pandemic, I think everybody will be fine.
Has this situation affected you as an athlete?
Me as an athlete, this pandemic, this whole situation has affected me greatly, because in terms of not just athlete but being a student athlete in my school, school has been cancelled, so I am unable to go to school now. And from this, I train in school. After my classes, I train. So my training is now cancelled. I do not have a facility like the gym that they had in school to train at. So I am now stuck at home. And as an athlete, I have to try and find ways at home to try and keep myself at a optimum fitness level, which is not always easy, but it can be creative. And it's definitely a different experience, and it's been different. It's been enjoyable to try and find ways to train as at home, but it's definitely different. It's not the same as going to a park, going to the gym, or just having that experience at school with my teammates. So.
Hi, my name is Zara Sukhdeo, and I am a student dancer at Naprema Girls High School in Trinidad and Tobago.
Has this situation affected you as a dancer?
Yes, the coronavirus has affected me as a dancer, both in and out of school. As a result of the coronavirus, I'm not able to train in school with the rest of my classmates as I usually do during the week. And honestly, it's taken a bit of a toll on me because dance was one of the classes that I had my most fun in school. It's also a stress reliever for me as well as my classmates. Dance also plays a role emotionally. It helps you to let out those emotions, like whatever you're holding in. It helps us to, let it out through the movement of our bodies as well as the interaction with each other. When it comes to the stay-at-home order now, it has caused me to have some lapses in my training. Hence, my body is not as physically fit as it should be. Like when I was going to school, I would be making sure that my body was always in top shape, and I haven't been training as much as I should.
How has it affected you as a student?
I'm a person that learns better when there are other people around. I don't usually like to be singled out. I like to be around other people. I'm always getting work here at home. Teachers are sending it to us and whatnot to keep studying because I am a C-Sec student also. However, all of us will be interacting, doing our work together, and if we ever had trouble with something, we could talk to the teacher face to face, or just ask your seatmate next to you. Now it's more like I can text them or whatnot, but it's not the same as when you're in class. You can have that interaction.
Personally, as a CAPE student, I think it's worked in my benefit because I don't think I've studied enough for the past academic year. So it's just given me more time to study for my exams. Now, in terms of the exams themselves, I don't know what format the exams will come. But as a CAPE student, all I know is that it gives me more time to prepare for these exams. Hopefully, the exams themselves will be easier, but that is left up to the examination board.
In the end, this too shall pass. It may be a rough time for you and your family, but don't give up on each other. Stay safe, stay protected, have some fun, and keep focused on God through it all.